Alright, well, greetings and welcome to Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020 EHS Flyover, either episode or chapter 3, virtual reality from time of recording. Now, I don't mean any harm to Dorado High School, but the real reason why we're flying the F-4 Phantom over the high school is because one of my classrooms had that number at that time, and if I could take it all back, like I said in previous episodes, that should have been the classroom's aircraft, but above all, you know, El Dorado High School's aircraft should be the F-15 Eagle. Given the fact that, from time of recording this video and last I checked, we're home of the Eagles. So the reason why we're calling it EHS Flyover is because, you know, I don't have any other name for further videos. Given the fact that the bald eagle is El Dorado's mascot, you know, we're, of course, going to fly the F-15 in some other episodes. Tell you what, you could request it, and I'll do it. Now, one of my concerns here is that the F-15 Eagle is actively being flown in real life. And I don't want to interfere with missions as much as possible. So we're flying the F-4 today to preserve the integrity of the word fiction. I'll test the dive brakes outside. Okay, so using Vion logic, look what I have here. Alright, using Vion logic, look what I have here. You guys really like that fire startup, I get that, so we're gonna go outside. And today we're gonna recreate, you know, some pilot's point of view that happened in the spring of 2010 when, metaphorically speaking, because I speak metaphorically a lot, flights of McDonnell F-4 Phantoms in each and every service that operates them. Of course, from my metaphoric point of view, we're patrolling El Dorado High School to ensure that the students who are not welcome in the Frow's class went to TOC for Timeout Center. Because it did happen in real life that the Frau at that time, she, of course, I'm not going to say her last name for protection, but she, of course, sent a mass number of students to TOC. And that's understandable, given how rowdy the class was. Me personally, if I could take that time back, I probably would have, you know, ended the German program and had the Frau teach something else. But the reason why we pressed on, you know, with the German program at that time is because in high school, you know, you're expected to speak foreign language. Supposedly. Or is that even true? Wow, gonna take a while here to start up, are you? We gotta get to EHS from here. Today I'm going as Tanner Fife Fo-wer because I am, of course, an avid fan of Full House, and of course 5-4 is just my birthday in numerical format. So Tanner Fife Fo-wer means my call sign is Tanner, because that's the family I play as much as possible in Full House. And of course 5-4 means my birthday is May 4th. And in some cases 904 means born in the year 1994. So today, metaphorically speaking, as you can see here, and as usual, I fight for my Full House values doing this. Here. Now, please bear in mind that for me fighting for my Full House values, I've been supplemented by the Civil Air Patrol, and of course I'm a First Lieutenant Senior member in Spirit Squadron. Now, bear in mind too that I also am a high-functioning ASCII, which means, of course, I have autism, mild and high-functioning, and I've been doing menial labor now for, practically 10 years now, and a lot of it is attributed thanks to, of course, a rowdy class back in high school. Now, bear in mind that with the way I acted, it is to show that I want a special assurance, or at least a third-class medical certificate, along with, of course, going a Part 61 flight training. Even though you can't do it in a fighter, I'm only doing this, you can see here, show and tell that even though the F4 is out of service, and this is something I like, I need to show and tell, how things went. In one matter, especially in the German class and how I described it. So I apologize in advance for poor landings, because that's how the class made me feel. Even though that's years past, I can't say that it's gone completely, but, I can control, the emotions from what happened at that time. Fine, I'll run it up right here. We're looking good. Yeah, that's gonna, whatever the objective says, it's gonna do it for me. I'm now gonna switch to television mode. Off to EHS and around. The flight will not only consist of Dorado High School, given the fact that the F-4 Phantom is a powerful machine, but we'll be flying around the Duke as well. I couldn't come up with any other name. That's why I came up with EHS Flyover. From time of recording. Okay, we're moving out. Some cases gallons back. Our mission?
Albuquerque ground Tanner Fife Fo-wer with India request taxi for takeoff departing straight out.
Tanner Fife Fo-wer taxi 2 and hold short of runway 8 via taxiway Charlie cross runway tree 5 Charlie Alpha. Contact tower on 123.775 when ready.
Taxiing hold short runway 8 using taxiway Charlie cross runway tree 5 Charlie Alpha Tanner Fife Fo-wer.
Okay, so in this video, our mission: ensure students get the TOC, and not to mention that the Frau 6th period class, which I was in, is not the only victim, of doing this. She sent mass amounts of students to TOC before. Well, they're all mostly freshmen, Some sophomores, some juniors, some seniors around. And of course, believe it or not, I was actually deemed as the Frau's favorite. Even though I was a sophomore at that time. here's one thing that'll help you feel better too. I chose to complete sophomore year, and her class. The only time, the browse class has ever been good, pretty much was during the opening of my sophomore year, along with finals of sophomore year in high school. Now, of course, a lot of students believe me because some were moving out of state, while some, were graduating high school to go somewhere else, while some were even, of course, scoring well on some tests to even go to another school. So metaphorically speaking as well, I phoned the F-4 Phantom to show and tell that, hey, this is what you want, let us help you. You got your back. Just like in the Pardo push.
Albuquerque ground generic Juliet Sierra Lima 4-1 requesting pushback. Generic Juliet Sierra Lima 4-1 pushback request accepted.
Well, I guess we're way out there today. Well, Auction airliners. It's okay, airliners. What I'm doing here is completely voluntary. No student from that Proust 6 period class or whatever period class is going to hurt you. Which I'll introduce part of one more thing. Now, as I introduce one more thing from the time of recording this video, I'm going to say that this video, of course, is an example of how I speak metaphorically, especially given the fact that the browse room was an F4. Correction, how her classroom was numbered F4. I probably could have taken it back as our classroom aircraft should have been F-4 Phantom, and along with that, given the fact that the room was F4.
Albuquerque ground generic Juliet Sierra Lima 4-1 requesting the end of pushback. Generic Juliet Sierra Lima 4-1 request to end pushback received.
Okay, given the fact that her room was F4, our class of aircraft was the F-4 Phantom, and in this video, we're going to be patrolling Dorado High School, particularly the area around Proust classroom.
Albuquerque ground generic Juliet Sierra Lima 4-1 with India ready to taxi IFR.
Make sure students get the TOC.
Generic Juliet Sierra Lima 4-1 taxi to and hold short of runway 8 using taxiway Alpha. Contact tower on 123.775 when ready.
Now, put in simple terms.
Taxi to and hold short runway 8 using taxiway Alpha generic Lima 4-1.
Yeah, on the metaphoric standpoint, this is what we're going to do. Ensure the students that the FROW didn't want in their class go to TOC. Now, please bear in mind that if the FROW is watching this video, I know your last name, but the reason why I'm not mentioning your last name in this video is because of identity protection reasons. Well, we're here.
Albuquerque Tower, Tanner Fife Fo-wer ready at runway 8 departing straight out.
Tanner Fife Fo-wer altimeter 29.9er, 21 calm straight out, departure approved. Cleared for takeoff runway 8.
Cleared for takeoff runway 8 Tanner Fife Fo-wer.
Okay, when I break ground, I'm gonna get back to the cockpit. I feel like I can entertain you. I have enough skill. But what do you know? Of all the random aircraft I've been flying in the simulator, I've been playing Flight Simulator ever since I had that Prowl as my computer. Even in the summer before then. And yes, I know her last name, but like I said from before, I'm not saying her last name because of, you know, identity protection reasons. It was okay. Here, what do we have here? At Michael Saul's Gaming, you know, I value the privacy of those who are watching, so likelihood is if I'm to give any form of name at all, I'm most likely going to give, of course, the nickname of that person. Or their preferred nickname. Here we go.
Tanner Fife Fo-wer. Request clearance to transition Charlie airspace.
Here they come.
Tanner Fife Fo-wer, Albuquerque approach. Cleared through the Charlie airspace.
Go to TLC!
Cleared through Charlie airspace, Tanner Fife Fo-wer.
Come back now.
Tanner Fife Fo-wer, you're leaving my airspace. Resume on navigation. Contact Albuquerque Center on 132.8. Good day.
That's what I said. Can't crash this bird.
Southwest 6715 climb and maintain flight level 400.
I can't crash the bird. If I do, I'll lose it all.
Climb and maintain flight level 400 Southwest 6715.
I can't crash the bird.
American 1987 climb and maintain flight level 280. Climb and maintain flight level 280 American 1987.
Okay, I'm gonna.
Albuquerque Center, generic Juliet Sierra Lima Fo-wer is at 13,200 feet, climbing flight level 230. Generic Juliet Sierra Lima Fo-wer Albuquerque Center altimeter 29.9 to continue to Foxtrot Sierra Delta as planned.
Come on, ATC, maybe show yourself.
Albuquerque Tower Tanner Fife Fo-wer is 10 miles northwest of 12,300 feet with India for touch and go.
Tanner Fife for Albuquerque Tower.
Oh,
Altimeter 29.9, 2 wind calm fly, left downwind runway tree.
that's serious, sorry.
Fly left traffic runway tree Tanner Fife.
Alright, fine. How's everybody down there? I'm gonna request a touch and go on purpose. I'm
Tanner Fife, full wind calm, clear touch, into left traffic runway tree. Albuquerque Tower, generic November 9er 86 Sierra 15 miles southwest, inbound ILS runway tree approach. Generic November 9er 86 Sierra Albuquerque Tower. Altimeter 29.9, 2 wind calm, cleared ILS runway tree approach.
Cleared for touch and go runway tree Tanner Fife Fo-wer.
Cleared ILS runway tree approach, generic 86 Sierra.
121.9er Tanner Fife Fo-wer.
Just take it all the way back to Kirtland. I think that's all we're going to do. I'm going to take this thing all the way back to Kirtland Air Force Base. What's the deal here? Why, Matt? Why is it that the Air Force version is more possible to land than the Navy version of the DC Designs F4, as I usually ask? What's the deal about that? DC Designs, whoever's watching this video, can you please stop making your aircraft impossible? Universe, can you please stop making things impossible? DC Designs. As for the Navy F-4 Phantom, can you please stop making it impossible? I mean, I get that it's a carrier fighter. Please make it more possible to land, please. And especially with the F-4 Phantom, what you just witnessed about my landing. Can you please make it less impossible? Please, thank you. Runway, need to get out of it. That was a runway, I had to get out of it. That's why I'm here. Wow, I never really thought of this. Wow! 41 people for the day. We're going back to Kirtland from here. Let's check the aircraft for damage. How are we doing? I think we're fine for now. But still worth checking. Just gotta do. As for mechanical personnel back at Kirtland, just do what you think's necessary with my aircraft, okay? Or at least the aircraft I'm using for the time being. Now, all flights are flown based on the first designers, in case you didn't know. It has an active runway. I'm taking a cut here. Let me try that one more time. Okay. I'm sorry for a lack of speech. It's just that this is a very dangerous operation. So put in simple terms, why I filmed this flight is because, you know, I speak metaphorically a lot. And of course, given the fact that the browse room was F4, that should have been our classroom aircraft. Well, you know, generally speaking, the school's aircraft should have been an F-15 Eagle. Dorado High School's aircraft, that is. Given the fact that our mascot from time of recording was the bald eagle. And I don't know what it will be. But for the time being, while the bald eagle, you know, is Eldorado's mascot, generally speaking, the school's aircraft should be the F-15 Eagle, but the classroom that I was in, which was F4, that aircraft should be a McDonnell F-4 Phantom II, like the one I'm flying here. Actually, add to the mix regardless of variant. My most favorite are the Air Force camouflaged F4s, you can see. Like the one in the video. But I also like the regular standard colors too. Alright, as I come to a stop here, I'm going to say, well, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If there's anything you want me to say or do better, and please suggest some dialogue so I don't leave it all silent. If you would, please and thank you. Because I have a heart to entertain people. I'm just going to stop the aircraft right here. And make sure it's okay to get out. Now I'm going to exit the plane. Alright, as I'm exiting, that's our show. Thanks for watching. See you all around. Please like and subscribe, and please suggest why I should say or do better so I don't leave all the silence or repeated speech as much as possible. That's my challenge to you. End of flight.